All right. Now we got it. I think we're set now. So, this is not going to be the highest quality video, but it's going to be a video that exists. So, got this. Maybe I can make it a little bit less obnoxiously bright. Okay. So, yes, this looks like crap, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, hey Jimmy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry. This is my camera is not the best right now, but whatever. I'm not sweating it. So, I've been rocking this really well the last few days, and I've loved this thing. Like, oh, not a few days, but a few weeks, really. And it's just been great. Oh, there we go. I just want to make sure my settings are all set. Yeah, that's as good as I'm going to get it. Okay, now let's open up this bad boy. So it's very similar to the Tank Mini from 8849/Unihertz. Similar design. So why don't we go ahead and open up this bad boy? Hey Leo, how's it going? Welcome. I'm actually trying out this new Ulefone phone. Let's see. So there's a few really cool features about this. All right. A warranty. Oh, that's cool. The Amazon side. So, what? How does this? All right. There we go. This is actually kind of nice. Well, I love it when my camera dies. Okay, that's great. There we go. It's back now. But actually, not bad. I can probably get. I'm gonna take that sticker off of it because, yep, nope. That thing is gonna go on the inside of this box and stay there forever. Okay, get some of that off of there. Not bad. Oh, the screen protector is already on there. That's good. So, this is very similar. One of the cool things about this is it's got the FLIR camera, the thermal camera. I'm very curious to see what the difference is between these. Yeah, I know. The white balance and something's off with this. So I wanted to use my regular camera, but it was being crappy. I can actually do it here. Stand by. I can switch it. Let's just kill that. Then this is kind of my original plan because since I couldn't find my other webcam. Let's see. Oh, that one's off. Would be that one. There we go. That probably looks a little better. Now, there we go. No, you're good. So here, you can kind of see the size difference between it. This is slightly bigger. And here, I'm going to turn on a couple more lights. There we go. Now, here, let me get this all set up here. And this is going to be just riveting while I get it set up. Does anybody have any questions? Four. All right. Connecting this thing to the Wi-Fi so I can, get it all set up. But I want to get it in there so you can kind of see some of the really cool features on this. I'm really digging the size of this because I really like my Tank Mini quite a lot, actually. It's almost like the perfect size for me for my work. But problem with that is it's just slightly too narrow. That's the one thing that bothers me is some of the apps get messed up. Like here, I'll pull up. Oh, let me pull up. Oh yeah, the Shocks app. So like all my headphones. Oh, it might not do it since I don't have these on right now. Turn that on. Just so you can see. But there's a lot of cutoff stuff and it's just not ideal. Well, with this slightly wider screen, I'm a little bit more excited about that. So let me copy apps and data. I'm just going to do it from this one. Google. Oh, I forgot. I got to plug it in. Oops. Stand by. I've got cable. So here. All right. So I know it's terribly exciting watching me do setup, but I'm kind of curious just because Ulefone seems very similar to 8849 unihertz in a lot of ways, but they are different companies. So I'm really curious what the experience difference is between them. All right, let's do that. What? Copy. Verified. It's me. So I'm like, try and get these all set up. But there's a few other things that this came with that's really fun. What was it? This? Oh yeah, I'm getting tons of Google security alerts right now because it's switching over. So I can copy my data over later. Yeah, the touchscreen already feels better on this. Yeah, so it's right here. So I'll leave that one for now. Yeah, I'm not going to do face unlock. Now, it is annoying that they have this punch hole camera, but first world problems. Here, let's see. Back up. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, Gemini. Get it? Yep, we all know about Gemini. All right. Then, let's get that for now. Okay. There we go. And on the home screen. Oh, yeah, this is already because this is the mini is a 60 hertz. This is going to be I believe 90 hertz, and it's going to be just a lot better. Then, oh yeah, I'm curious. Oh no, they did the same thing. They've done the iPhone style. It's literally Hitler. Okay. Okay. Ulefone. Ulefone. Okay. And other manufacturers. You swipe down, it should look like this. And then that. Never the iPhone style. It's literally the worst thing ever. You bastards. No, seriously. Don't stop doing it. With camera, it's not going to be anything hugely special, but I would like to try. All right, let's see. So, it's a little bit misaligned. Not sure why. Boy. All right. I just took a photo. Yeah, it's like it's off. So I need to do something to calibrate that. I think you can. Tips and tricks. Save location. Imagery alignment utility. Here we go. Oh, okay. So you can actually go in and manually adjust the alignment, which is cool. Oh, that is nifty. Oh. Come on. Mm, yeah, that's close enough. Safe. Then that's way better. Sort of. At least if stuff's happening, you can actually tell what's hot. So that's fun. Then let's take a look at the apps that are in here. So we've got, oh boy, cleaning assistant. I can already see a freezer. What is that? Oh, okay. Okay, one thing that's pretty cool about this. I love the fact that there's an FM radio app where you don't need the stuff is for an antenna. Ah, it works. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now, let's pull up. Is there a toolbox app? There we go. Okay, so we've got height meter, compass, gradienter, flashlight, hanging painting, magnifier, alarm bell, plumb bob, protractor and barometer, funny sound, underwater camera, noise test, and pedometer. With the flashlight, yeah, it's just going to be that. But what about the camp light? I want the camp light. Let's see if we can find the setting for the camp light would be. Oh God, yeah. Okay, okay. I gotta show you guys this. So, even though these are different companies, they basically have the same app for this, and it's crazy. Okay, there it is. Look at that. Almost the same app. Right here. Then There you go. So, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Glad to have you. Boy, if anybody wanted an epileptic seizure, this is the time. But so let me turn the epilepsy machine off. All right. Now, I'm really curious because I want to see that torch in the back, but I'm not sure how they handle it. Because battery saver, camp light. There we go. So that's pretty bright. But also, this is bright. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the toolbox. No. And camp light. Okay. Oh God. Oh ass. Okay. Yep. That's bright. That's bright too. Right? Right? Isn't it more like a rave? Yeah. 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 Seriously, these small rugged phones have been great. Like this tank mini has basically my sim has stayed in it for the better part of 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I love it. Like it's great. I just wish it was slightly wider, which is why I grabbed this. Now, turn off the camp light. Let's go ahead and see settings. Also, hold on a second. I have not set anything how I want it yet. Let's see. How about yes, dark theme for God's sake. Okay. Now let's see. What are we on? Oh, there's an update. Release date. Oh God. Oh, okay, February. That's not bad. Then, man, they're already doing a little bit better than they're already doing better right now than Unihertz in the update department. 8 gigs. I can expand that. Android 15 is what we're on right now. Yeah. So, let me see. Is this actually updating apps, or I don't even know what this is trying to do. No. No. Some of these, like, your most used, like CGO. I haven't used a geocaching app in Best Buy in ages. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up putting not Nova, but a Niagara launcher like on it, like I did with this, and it just makes it a great job. Like one thing also, there's volume rockers on this side. We have that. There's also a separate button you can assign on this for one press, double press, and long press. There's 2 of those buttons on the Tank Mini. Now, so the Tank Mini does have a little bit of range in that front, but whatever, first world problems. One thing, battery slightly bigger in the Ulefone. Also, it's got wireless charging, which is a huge boon. The Tank Mini does not have wireless charging, but it's kind of whatever you really think. One funny thing that I really love is these all have like lanyard like things for them. So like there we go. The Tank Mini, has it like there. But the funny thing is, so does it's the bigger brother. And that way, if you want to, have a lanyard around your neck and you want to end things by dislocating your neck by doing the big drop with this, it would work. So we've got that. A few things that come in the box. So obviously we've got a US charging brick, and it looks like it's rated for PD output 30 watts. That's not bad. Then, of course, comes with the cable. Actually, a nice thick cable, which I'm rather impressed with. Comes with a lanyard that I will never use. Sorry, Ulefone. I won't use it. I appreciate you guys included it though. And then inside here we have books, and we also have a sim tool and an extra screen protector, which I'm just gonna leave in there forever until I need it. But also don't throw away those screen protectors, because the extra ones anyway, because I went and bought some for like online from Amazon for the larger tank, and they aren't not cut properly for it. So there's really no, yeah, you want to keep the manufacturer ones if you can. Then I'm not used to that being so low. Oh man, really? It's not gonna sync apps. No. Oh, this is the tank 3, not tank 4. Haha. There we go. Now we got a bunch of that stuff going. All right. So yeah, well, they're not really. Here's the thing, though, they're not related. That's the thing. They are different. They are separate companies, but they have so many similar things. Like for example, with the police light, Juan and I were talking about it, and it like they both use this. I would not be surprised if they're from the same developer who made those apps. And it's weird. Like, I cannot for the life of me understand why any of these manufacturers would ever want to have the police lights in there. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But so I guess that's why they don't pay me the big bucks. But I'm digging this. Like, I'm excited to try it out. The fun thing about the Mini is that it fits in a whole bunch of spots in my mail vehicles that are not officially phone holders. And it works really great for that, because I use this for turn by turn every day, all day. This is about 5,000 milliamp hour capacity battery, and this is about 65. I think this is is it 6,500? 6,200 milliamp hour battery. Yeah. So 50 megapixel back camera, 32 megapixel front camera. I mean, they exist. That's basically kind of where I'm sitting at with that. I'm really interested to see. I can already tell you right now that Ulefone seems to be doing a little bit better with their updates. It's just, I cannot stand the fact that they split the notification shade like Apple does, even though that's literally the worst fracking way they could possibly ever think about ever doing it, and it's literally Hitler. I mean, what? But yeah. Also, we've got. Oh, check my other device. Oh, okay. So it's copying stuff over. That's good. I'll just let that do its thing. Man, that thing is heavy as balls. Then I'm going to end up adding, all that other stuff on there. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. Like, they have shoved a lot into this, and this is a pretty handleable phone. There's, yeah, it's one of those interesting things. Like, it's weird. In about the space of 5 years, we went from 5, 6 years, we went from having a bunch of Android competition in the space to basically none here in the United States. Well, also, there we go. That might be a little better. And so as a result, we just kind of have to deal with it. And so before this, we probably would have, a lot of people would never have even wanted to use a Chinese phone that's basically not getting a whole bunch of updates. I would be in that camp several years ago. But the problem is now, like, I've always been a hardware guy. I like hardware a lot. I've always been a hardware guy and always will be. There's no replacement for having unique hardware. But all phones are the same now, pretty much, in terms of they're just this boring slab that no. Or it's a foldable, which foldables are good. Foldables are very good, but it's like they're not perfect, and neither are these phones. Like, they're not going to be flagship phones, but I want battery life, and I want decent performance, and I want some ruggedness along with just peace of mind, and also just uniqueness. I mean, it's funny. I was always joking that when I'm holding this, I look like I should be, calling the Klingon mothership, Mots Joy Chu, with this. But this one is about the most, it is a design that exists. That is a hardware design. I think it is a little more refined than on the Tank Mini. Tank Mini, it's kind of plain, but I kind of like that. This definitely feels like a 2000s, early 2010s sort of like PC, sort of lots of gribblies and whatnot on it that don't really mean anything. But who knows? That's probably not a bad thing. It's just me being particular. And then we have, obviously that big boy. The software is pretty similar between them, I would say. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. LG. Now it's going to be, OnePlus is gone. We're just screwed. Like, I was looking online the other day. I was like, man, poor, I was thinking about selling my OG Pixel Fold and maybe, maybe get into something else. But boy, I tell you what, no other phones really do it for me. Like, I'm not excited by any of them. Oh, fun. 50% tariffs. Jesus Christ. He's going to run us all into the ground and kill us all. I mean, what? But no, really. It's pretty exciting. Now, one thing I may do a little later, because of course I don't have all my apps on here, so I can't really speak to any of that. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to set this orange button. I'm going to set press and hold for maps, and maybe double press if I can like do voice to text for an address. And then maybe or maybe double press for the other camera. One thing I want to test out with this too. Oh, really? Yes, it could feel like 117 degrees tomorrow. I cannot wait to be working outside in that. Yeah, it's crazy. The also here, let me pull up. So there is another version of this phone that actually has, so it's not the FLIR camera, it's a night vision camera, which this one actually has. It's really good. Like, the night vision camera works well. I just don't use it almost ever. The infrared camera I just don't use really. But the FLIR camera I could see myself using practically. Like, if I ever open up the hood of my car, the one thing that I'm always nervous about is I'm like, oh my God, absolutely everything must be red hot, even though logically that's not the case. But this allows me to check, which is nice. As far as like holding in the hand, it definitely, so these are each other's competitors, I would say. I think it's safe to say. And Yes, I knew. I knew I have a billion notifications because I just signed into another phone. Okay. But so it's like this one is slightly bigger. Basically, the screen, yeah, it's like it is going to be a difference. And I'm curious to see which one works better for me because it's like I love how small this is, but it is not quite as powerful, and it is about I think at least a year behind this one. So this is running Dimensity like a Helio, and this one's running a much better Dimensity. So it's one of those things where it's going to work best for you. For me, a lot of this it just comes down to the hardware, but also I wanted to have something with a slightly wider screen so that typing and some of the other things I was going to do it's not quite optimal with this. I use voice to text so much with this just because of the fact that typing is kind of a chore with that narrow of a screen. This one is going to be a little bit better, I'm thinking. I've still got to completely customize how I'm going to do this. Okay, hold on here. Let's do this. Resize. Because I'm an old man. Oh yeah, this is way better. This is already way better. So one thing also with the Tank Mini I've noticed is it has some touchscreen issues. Like it's not quite lined up, especially towards the bottom part. It's like I'll press and it's pressing slightly below where I am. That's a little bit of an annoyance that I've had with it. But I mean, first world problems. There's let's see what else have we got. Yeah, I'm pumped to try this tomorrow. I'm gonna actually one thing too. Well, I'll do it here after it's done moving stuff over. But remove, yeah, there's gonna be some apps I'm gonna have to get rid of because no. What was it? Outdoor. We got the IR blaster, just like in the Unihertz. Like they're really close, honestly. I think that anybody who wants a smaller, rugged phone is going to be pretty happy with both of them. One thing I will say, the power button on the Unihertz here is flush, completely flush. That is annoying. This is not, but it's lower, and that really throws me off right now. So I have to get used to that. Then let's see. One thing also, you have to use the pin removal tool, SIM card removal tool to get the SIM card out. With that, this one you don't have to do any of that. You can just take it out, and it's a dual-sided. You got SD card slot and a SIM card slot. Now this does the same thing, except it's not dual-sided. It's just a long one. But yeah, so they both take memory cards, which is great. What else? Yeah, just I've been really excited by this. I'm excited to try it out. Oh yeah, one interesting thing too. So difference. Oh, is so you have headphone jack and the power button at the bottom. I like the fact that they had them both there. On here, it's just the power down there, and then on the top is the headphone jack. Then you got the IR blaster as well. So yeah, this is really just a fantastic little device so far. So I'm gonna have to. I'm basically what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to need to spend a little more time with it and get to use it a little bit more, so we can figure out exactly where it should land, basically. Because I tell you, I'm really enjoying this craze of rugged phones and smaller rugged phones. I mean, it's a thick boy. Like these are thick. Like these are not thin devices by any means. And this is a Pixel Fold, here. Or here, maybe I should just use this older iPhone. You can see it's a way, it's very, very different. But who cares? Also, another fun thing I'll show you guys too that I picked up. I picked up the case kit because I'm that guy. I use a hip holster because yeah, I don't have an excuse. So with this can double as also like a body cam like holder version for it, which I'm probably going to use that just for having it like propped up in my car. But this, oh, is that how it goes in? Yep, there we go. And it is clipped in, baby. I'm gonna look like a grandpa from 2009 with my phone on my belt clip. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how this turns out. It is heavier. Well, they're similar in weight. They are similar in weight. This one's a little bit heavier, but it's not as different as you would think based off of the size. So, yeah, get whichever one you like, and I'll put out more content. Kind of giving like an update on how these two compare to each other, because these are basically direct competitors with each other, and there's not really any content of them directly competing each other on YouTube that's not super sponsored content by Ulefone, or isn't just AI slop. So I just wanted you guys to be able to see them next to each other. Well, I don't want to unplug it because it's still doing this thing, but I wanted you guys to see them next to each other so you can actually get an idea of what these are like compared to each other. Yeah, not bad. Like, really, truly interesting devices. So, with that being said, if you like what I'm doing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, ooh, nice. Yeah, if you guys want to do that, give me a thumbs up, and and subscribe. Of course, sure you guys already do. But yeah, I'm going to be a little more professional next time when I'm getting some of this stuff set up, because I've got another webcam around someplace that just looks a little bit better, and then but yeah, we'll get it all set. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. Be great. Thank you guys so much for hopping in and watching, and I will catch you guys later.